more money, more money.
Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard.
I get another Thursday prime time.
Now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. Hey, guys, welcome to the channel. Thursday Night Football, man. Hit that like button and subscribe.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys.
We lost a tough one to them stupid-ass Eagles, boy. I tell you, the fuckers always cheating the Rams, man. Then the Bears can't beat his ass.
And get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Then you come.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Airing it deep for Fowler. And that's caught inside the 35.
You didn't catch that?
And
Oh, come on, guys. Who's starting this shit?
A big play here for the Cowboys. 46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. On the defensive side of the ball, the starters for Los Angeles. They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Oh, come on, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. 13 carries, 63 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Bray. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Bray, what are you doing?
Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early.
Bro, they ain't nowhere near the guy.
I don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Set! Green, 39! Green!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I'd like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out
You go,
well.
Fisher.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Now let's go!
And they'll run it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Another cornerback down. What the fuck going on? Come on,
That's how you
guys.
get right up off of the mat because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Early down stuff should put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And they'll go on the ground. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shedding the tackle. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Nice job.
Combs, you right there. What was that?
And he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start. But boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Ducked under that guy. Wow. Our guys will never do that shit. Just duck under
All
the guy.
runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On play action, they'll throw. Able to shake him off. And he's taken to the ground.
Oh, come on. That was not that. That was not a face mask.
This is going to be a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask.
He wasn't nowhere near the face. Oh, they just cheating.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
3-19.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick
Jefferson,
game.
what was that?
That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A good pickup there, a 22. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw.
Drag route.
Over the middle, complete. That's Crawford. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He's a 2nd-round pick, a solid 2nd-round pick. But when you're close to that 1st round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a 1st-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that 1st-round grades on him.
And you take a look at this draft class from the season
Oh, was that Brady?
Grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization.
Yeah.
Manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Aí, cara, das ist gut.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll drop the throw, and that is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
It came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up.
Guys.
It's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far.
That play a lot.
Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 10-zip our score. We're back to Southern California right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Fowler. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on third and inches.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here's...
How are we not tackling the damn quarterback? Come on, guys.
Too much mustard.
Fucking
there
bullshit.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Rams on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch.
That's time, rookie.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. but you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I kick that ball better than that. Oh, this fucking cheating ass guy.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Now let's go.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
How you getting burnt, man?
For Johnson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Here we go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He can't get him down. And it's a short one here, complete to
That's some bullshit, man. How you cannot tackle a
and
fucking quarterback?
1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Two 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Gotta catch that.
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Thanks.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
It's right in your hands, man. Man, we just get cheated when we play this stupid
Here
fucking
now
game.
is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Everybody else can pick them off. I don't get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's got this one down to the 10. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now let's go. Green.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
All right, guys, we got everything. Got all our odds. We just save them for the 4th quarter. Just keep it close.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Crawford. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him on.
All right, guys, as long as we ain't within the 20, we good to go.
But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
This quarterback now, he's hit on just 5 of 15 throws, a poor percentage, but it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on. This is some bullshit. Man, that's some cheating fucking shit. They can catch deflections, every fucking thing else. Oh, come on. Princeton, you got to hold on to that ball.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they
that ball right in your hands, man. Come on, you got to hold on to that.
7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
This is some bullshit. Wow.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Two minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Boy, what is wrong, man? You need Hammond that bad? Come on, we should have got rid of Ladler.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And they'll run it here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Come on, guys. Right here, man. Right here. Stop bullshitting.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Signal for a timeout.
Wonder you didn't call fucking face mask and shit like you been calling. Fucking rats.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28.
Y'all didn't block it. What y'all doing?
1-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this 1st half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in this.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers. And
all right, Cole, let's go, man.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
All right, here we go. 3, 19.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come
You
after
can run the
him,
route,
sat
tight end.
back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the...
Good throw. That's Culver right there. He put them where they're supposed to be. Good job.
A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
I get 2 quarterback sneaks. I guess I'll use one right now.
Pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up.
Right there on the money. Way to go, rookie. That was a touchdown.
Up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and sneak it here.
All right, that's one of the quarterback sneaks right or 2. He's 1 per half. Good job, guys.
It's their quarterback. His first touchdown of the new
Way to go, Culver.
And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ray, you struggling
Here
like
he
you
is,
are.
the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
All right, guys, we're back in this game.
And it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. Good games all over the screen there, one being at MetLife Stadium. A big one for the Jets as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going to pause for a second.
More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Washington Redskins. And finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
Look at that tight spiral, man.
And Charles Davis.
All right.
Oh boy.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Good job, Ward.
And the Rams getting set to go now. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Again, it's Bell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll look to throw. Rush
Covert. Yeah, throw that.
Down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw here. And Incomplete
Come
on
on,
the
rookie.
deep ball. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
All right, call my all-out
Rams on
halfback
third
flag.
down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Finds a man with a crossing route.
I'm a all-out left. Good job, guys. We need that first down. We got to score here.
Inside the 45. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Guys,
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
You guys, this is called slant. We're not inside the 20.
Extra beef, they want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Everybody tight.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
All right, good throw, guys.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Get the 11, guys.
They go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver.
All right, guys, so you got to run the quarterback.
It
won't count against you. Just count against your run because you ain't inside the 10.
He thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Everybody tired.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
That's how he gets hurt, man. You guys got to know when to change these guys out, man.
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time.
God damn it, man. The clock keep running when I'm changing people.
They burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
You know, Coach, I done told you, change them guys when they get red. How come you not changing them? I shouldn't have to do that.
A give to Bell. And that one blown
What
up
was that?
quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Come on, what kind of play was that, guys?
It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, that was a dumbass call. What do you call that dumb play for?
The Rams on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. They come out here in the I. They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Good run, Bell.
Rams touchdown. A great play there.
Let's get back in this ball game. Way to go, Colbert.
Tied the game with the extra point to come. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Should have put you in against the Eagles, man. I don't know why I let Bray play. He already proved he couldn't beat him. He gave you a shot.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
All right, 2 tight ends again, guys. Just go get them.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll go on the ground.
Good job. Way to go, Barry.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here we go. Green, 30.
And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, Bray, way to fall that guy.
Third or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man.
Fall that tight end crossing.
Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26.
You cannot break a tackle, can you, guy?
Bringing that one back, 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good 3rd quarter. He likes whatever adjustments were made at halftime, whether those were team adjustments or just him talking to himself.
And whatever that conversation was, it was pretty good because he is running really well here in the 3rd quarter. But I like to think it is a team adjustment. Offensive line, those big escorts of his, they figured out how to block a little bit better. He's found those holes to run through.
He has indeed. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Throw's going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. And he comes back with one complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8.
I think my last quarterback sneak.
So much about
Oh no, I can run the fullback right here. This ain't within 10 yards.
You throw the ball to
I
someone,
need quarterback sneak, and we're taking my 4th and 4,
they
guys.
make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
It's all about that, man.
Tracks.
Not quarterback sneak time. We run the fullback out here.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
You go through that hole and get more yards. Come on, big guy. Gotta get the 1st down. Good job.
4th and 1. This is what fullbacks live for. They're always the guys with all the marks on their helmets because they love sticking their heads in there to fight for the tough yards. And he gets the tough yards here to give his guys a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry.
That ain't the play you call, bitch. That's not the play you call. No, it's inside the 30. We changed it to the 30, bitch. Yes, he did too, because I changed the thing to the 10 instead of the 20. Bye, man. Yes, we did, bitch. Call the commissioner. We changed it, fool. You watched this game. He ran his quarterback inside the 20 because we changed it to the 10, and he brought his into the 30. Check your fucking text messages, dumbass.
Really built around the guy throwing the football.
I know the rules.
These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. The give is to Bell. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess
He's not get through that hole, man.
To be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this one is right through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
No, we should have called you all out down there, dummy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
In you, Cole.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will lose yardage.
All right, guys, way to stick with him. Way to stick with him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result.
Fisher would knock everybody out. God damn, Fisher don't hurt the guy.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
All right, guys, take it to the floor.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this.
Hey, Ricky, be nice, man. You give me an interception, man.
EA Sports.
Use the #1 draft choice, 3rd pick.
Back now in Los Angeles.
You see somebody you
in possession of the football, but they trail here as we
getting your chance to play now.
Quarter of play.
We'll make it 2 tight ends, all right. Menu Combs.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll set up to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
The defense, too.
I know our vantage
Jefferson.
a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now back him up. Good false start.
Fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
False start, offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll drop the throw.
What was that, guys? Come on, man. Where you at?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the
French.
corner route
What
is
was that?
extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there.
We're playing
is
his
that
own,
sort of
man.
the
What are you doing? That's your
evolution of the tight end
spot.
Position.
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can
Give him
make a
fucking
play
3rd
in
and
any
16,
spot
guys.
on the
Come
field.
on.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue landing.
He'll look to throw.
All right, Barry. Way to get back there. Make him throw it in another spot.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle.
Yeah, good
Taken
defense.
in by Bellamy.
Way to watch him.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run it with Bell. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Damn it, man.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Come on, big guy, you can't get a yard.
On the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in
Wow.
the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the
That was
defense
just
that you
dumb.
put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that
What are you
first down.
ducking in there for? I ain't run you there. They do what they want to do. Run the hole. This game just fucking cheats, man.
Here comes
Hey,
the
not
Rams
run him that
punter
way.
now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go! 3-19!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man there, that's Bellamy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On play action, they'll throw. Going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver.
Come on, what happened there? Why you sack him?
Down to the 40-yard line.
Come on, guys.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
How you get beat that much, man? Come on, man. We can't do a turnaround like that. You were 94 in single and man-to-man coverage.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Boom, land it.
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Why ain't nobody up on that? They don't play the defense you put them in. I don't know why it is. Somebody should be right there as soon as you catch that ball.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Where's the guy that's supposed to pull up right there? If y'all play what I tell you to play, we'll get a lot of interceptions. You don't go where I put you.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10.
Jefferson, what are you doing?
Inside the 10 to the 9. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
$94 man to man. The only thing you do is get fucking burnt, man. Put your ass on the other side. I don't believe this, man.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw here. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That was dumb defense there, guys. That was
in for the score. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen on tape so far this year, his ability to use the fakes well, his body in the red zone, they should continue to look his way through the entire season.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped.
You don't break down one tackle, even a hair, man. God damn, guy. Cool, for your running back.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Now let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Where you throwing that to? They got wide open. Oh, come on, Colbert.
Well, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm
Colbert.
thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
On the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
He threw the ball that bad.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Picked off.
They get the turnover.
Good job.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Bell. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup.
All right, man.
3.
Use my last quarterback sneak.
Became similar to almost
We ain't gonna play around this time.
Didn't it? Trying to find
Fuck
a
that
crease
shit.
anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go, 3rd and 1
That's a long one, boy. Wow, I ain't know that's way out. Oh.
They come out here in the eye. They'll go with
Good job. That was a long one right there. That was a long 1 yard, guys. All right, guys. Good job.
It's their quarterback with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th. He's given them a little jolt.
Good job, Colbert.
Gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Still got your Allah, baby. Split some defense one more time, guys. Defense one more time, fellas.
Run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got this complete to Bellamy.
Where's y'all at?
And they get him down, but not before he takes
Come on, guys. What was that? Don't call that defense no more, man.
Right off
That's
the
some
bat and a
bullshit.
first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how
There's
about
nobody around that guy.
after able to stay on his feet and
Why
gain
y'all
all
that deep?
additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think
Only one
have
guy's
running
supposed to be
back in
deep.
their background.
Oh, come on, guys. He's not playing the defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Give me a yard.
Give him
What, he
3
getting
on
a 3?
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. He's back to throw.
Oh! Had not. God damn it, had not. Why we not catching the ball? The guy is a 70 catcher. Wow. They would have called it. We'll go to the other side.
And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Had not. That's right in your hands. Oh, come on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll need the 39
We
here
ain't call
for
no
the
play.
first. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good job. We didn't get to call no play.
At the 47. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Good defense.
Incomplete.
Oh, Fisher got hurt. We lose them like flies this game. All right, guys.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in.
The rookie playing defense.
You know, I've seen, you and
Good to be back there, rookie.
where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation.
All right.
3rd down alert.
Good try. You right there. We had to make a perfect throw.
Make sure you focus just a little bit extra.
Jefferson would have got beat over there.
Situation.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now Bell, and flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
They don't call holding, man.
Illegal block in the back.
We just get cheated, man. Y'all just can't do shit right, man. Come on, guys.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
And Fisher got a torn shoulder. Guys, we just wasted up a whole down.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll get this out past the 45.
We get 7 of it back.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by
One
the
first
defense.
down, guys. This game is over.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Played this game. We only had to call 1 Allah. I tell you, we did good.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
So Covert plays better than Bray in this kind of offensive stretch. See how that goes. Okay.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. And nowhere really to go there.
Right, that should do it, guys.
Just shy of midfield. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside
Good, fellas.
the 42nd
Good job.
mark, and that
We won't
should
fumble
be
this
enough to
time
put
trying to
this
run,
one on ice.
count this shit out the right way.
Good bounce back win. They take the knee, can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Good job, guys. We almost lost that game, Bray.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Rams, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching
play basketball,
the NFL
guys.
on EA Sports.
Hobaleni
For
out.
more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Rams